Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Zuri Shalise and here I'll be talking about sports and entertainment news every week. So first things first, make sure you like and subscribe and we'll get right into it. Yesterday the Golden State Warriors played against the Chicago Bulls and Klay catch-and-shoot Thompson was on fire. He led the team with 52 points and he actually beat Steph Curry's record for the most three-pointers made in a game. He scored 14. It was nice to see him out there. In his post-game, he actually talked about how Steph told him before the end of the second quarter, like, go get it. He said Draymond and Kevin were looking for him to give him the ball, so they wanted to see him win. They wanted to see him do well. And he exuded that confidence on the court. He looked great, and he was so humble afterwards. And it's nice to see that because, you know, Klay is such a nice, humble, chill, relaxed guy. You don't see him in the headlines too much, so congrats on your new record, Klay, and we're looking for you to break it sometime soon. On Sunday, the Jacksonville Jaguars played against the Philadelphia Eagles in London, concluding the international games for the season. So today, the NFL shared that there'll be 4 games played in London next year, and it's already confirmed that the Jacksonville Jaguars will be playing in at least one of them. So people are a little skeptical because the Jaguars have played in the London games since 2013, and the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars have actually expressed interest in buying a stadium in London. So teams are wondering, people are wondering, will there be an NFL team in Europe? To me, I don't think that there will. I could see how it could be beneficial from a financial standpoint because that would mean that majority of Europe would cheer for the Jacksonville Jaguars and thus creating a lot of profit, but it wouldn't be the National Football League anymore. It would be international, so I don't know how the league itself would handle that. So I personally don't see it coming, but you know, we'll stick around and we'll see where it goes in the near future. As many of you know, today is the NFL trade deadline and there was over 10 trades today. My 2 favorite, one of them having to be with Golden Tate. As soon as he got traded, he was like basically, thank you Detroit, hello Eagles. Carson Wentz welcomed him with open arms via Twitter. When I went to his page, he actually had already changed his location and everything. So sounds like it's going to be a sweet goodbye for him. He didn't waste any time being excited, as he should, you know, new beginnings. So my second favorite trade from today's NFL trade deadline is Dante Fuller's Jr. coming from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was the 3rd overall draft pick in 2015, and I'm excited to see him come to the Rams because today I was reading on ESPN, they were separating teams from strengths and weaknesses, and they were sharing that the Rams could use a tired defensive end. So I hope that with his experience and his potential that he can just put the icing on the cake because I know we have a good defensive team, but you know, there's room for improvement. So I'm excited to see what he goes out there on the field and contributes. Pharrell and his team have issued Donald Trump a cease and desist letter on Monday after he played happy at one of his events just hours after a gunman killed 11 people at a Pittsburgh synagogue. So the letter said, on the day of the mass murder of 11 human beings at the hands of a deranged nationalist, you played his song Happy to a crowd at a political event in Indiana. There was nothing happy about the tragedy inflicted upon our country on Saturday, and no permission was granted for your use of this song for this purpose. Pharrell has not and will not grant you permission to publicly perform or otherwise broadcast or disseminate any of his music. What I love most about this is that Pharrell did not go to Twitter. He didn't hold a press conference. He simply said, I do not want you to use my music anymore. It does not align with your values. Do not use it for your personal agenda. And I hope that he continues legal action should this continue. Kanye West is back from his social media hiatus. Today he took to Twitter to say that he is done with politics and will be focusing on his creative endeavors. And I think that this is the best news that we've heard from Kanye West all year long. He also went on to share what he does support on Twitter, saying he supports common sense gun laws, and he touched a bit on those who are supposed to protect and serve. So I think this comes at a great time right before the November 6th elections. I hope that he can begin to lead people in the right direction. I did want to wish a few of my favorite actresses happy birthday, starting off with Miss Gabrielle Union. She dropped this picture on us on Instagram yesterday, and she doesn't look a day over 21. I was literally looking at the photo like, you didn't take this a few weeks ago. Gabrielle looks stunning. If I could look like that at 46, thank you God. As well as Miss Tracee Ellis Ross giving us skin goals. I mean, I think Tracee Ellis Ross is literally like the epitome of natural beauty. Like, literally flawless. She's not aging. She also turned 46 yesterday. Her and Gabrielle share a birthday, and Nia Long is 48 today. Yes, I did say 48. I mean, they're not cracking. I hope that I can stumble upon whatever moisturizer they use, their dermatologist, esthetician. Hopefully they can sprinkle a little pixie dust on the rest of us because they are goals. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Zuri Shalise. That's ZURICHELLECE. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe in the comment section below. I'll see you next time. Bye.